next one is Mary B. Mary B. McMillan. All right, now she'll be discussing the importance of building a broad movement in the support of economic justice for working folks. She is affiliated with the NC AFL-CIO. Sounds like alphabet stuff to some people, but she's unions, labor. She represents the people that work very hard for you. So give her lots of love and support and your ears.
Good morning. I'm Mary B. McMillan with the North Carolina AFL-CIO, and I am here today to say 120,000 union members in North Carolina stand with you in the fight for economic justice. The labor movement has long sought fairness for working people. We want justice for the 99%, and we especially want justice for the 1.2 million North Carolinians who are unemployed or underemployed. Those people want jobs. Americans want to work. We want to support our families. But our jobs are too few, our wages are too low, and politicians care too little about working people. Time after time, our policymakers are asking us to sacrifice while the CEOs and the rich continue to rake in billions that they made off our labor. Yes! We are here today because workers are going bankrupt amid the wealth that we created. We are going homeless in the shadow of buildings that we constructed, and we are going hungry surrounded by food that we produced. Yeah! It is an outrage. It is an injustice, and we are here today to say enough is enough. No longer will workers be second-class citizens in a country we built. No longer will we be shut out of a political system that calls itself a democracy. And no longer will corporate profits be stained with the blood, sweat, and tears of workers too long denied justice. No more. Enough is enough. Justice will no longer be denied because, folks, we've got ourselves a movement here. And together, we can turn this country right side up. Yeah. Instead of trickle-down economics, we're going to see some bottom-up democracy. Instead of politicians always saying that what's good for business must be good for everybody else, we're going to usher in a new paradigm, so it will be said that what is good for workers is good for business. History proves that true. Paying workers less and less has not rebuilt our economy. The way we rebuild our economy is we put people back to work. We respect their rights and we pay them enough to support their families. We value work and we condemn greed. You see, this isn't about Democratic policies versus Republican ones. It's about doing what's best for working families, what's best for you and your family and your neighbors. It's about good jobs, economic fairness, and providing for the least among us. It is about doing the right thing. Value work, condemn greed. That is the message we need to deliver to policymakers, and it's the message we need to take into the election next year. And folks, if we want that message to be heard, it's going to take more than just the voices of those of us who are here today. We have got to grow this movement. There's a whole lot more of us working folks than there are CEOs. We need to make our voices heard in proportion to our numbers. join together, young and old, black, white, and brown, professionals and laborers, to create a real working people's movement. A movement with a broad agenda for economic justice. A movement with an agenda that makes it clear what's really in the interests of working people. And most of all, an agenda that gives people hope that things can be different. And they can be. Together we can change this country. Together we can create an economy that works for everyone. So spread the word and tell working folks that it is time to stand up and be counted. Let's rally, let's occupy, and every chance we get, let's vote. And let's make a promise right here, right now, that we will not be divided, we will not back down, and we will not be silent until the 99% of us finally get our fair share.